We're in Malta looking at an old picture, an old print of Malta. It's quite unusual because the top title is in reverse and the bottom section of text is not in reverse. So this print was made in circa 1780 by Basset, sometimes known as Paul-André Basset. And he was a Frenchman who was involved with the promotion of optical viewing devices. This is a little magnifying glass lens on a stand so that the reader, the watcher, can see an image. The images that were produced in this era by a number of people used perspective and had very strong lines of perspective, rather like that line there, to make the appearance more interesting for the user. So in the 1700s, this artist Basset went around Europe in notable places, notable ports, and compiled a load of images which he could then sell on for the use with these optical devices. And they were quite a big thing. And this one would have been placed in front of the on the other side of the viewing device, and you would have therefore been able to read the title the right way round. And that basically says, Vue de la partie sud est de la ville capitale de Malte. So it's the southeastern view of Malta, of the capital of Malta, looking across Grand Harbour towards Sembia, Angelo and Ricasoli. It's the wrong way around, but that's how they've done it. The colouring is done after the print was made, so you had the print in black and white, and then the colouring was applied. And I think in this case, the colouring is pretty much the original colouring for when it was first sold. I don't think it's been coloured later, because the ones I've seen on the internet have got the same tone of blue. It's quite a chalky blue, and they have the same sort of colours, not in the same place necessarily, but this is what most of them look like. And I think if they were, as the colouring is similar, I think that's how they were first sold. This is numbered 115. There is one in the main museum in Malta, the museum called Muza. Museu Nazionale tal Arti, and there is a page about the item, the size 27 by 43. We've checked the size, copper engraving, and there is an inscription written down which says basically it's the view of the capital from the main part of the town, from Valletta obviously, and we have Vittoriosa, Bormla, and St Angelo, which existed before Valletta and existed before the knights came to Malta. But Philip de Villiers, Lille Adam, the Grand Master, did bulk it out, make it more of a fortification. And it says at the bottom, à Paris, Chez, Basset, Rue 8 Jacques à Saint-Geneviève. So Paris, the firm of Basset, St James's Road in St Geneviève. I suppose it's arrondissement. So it's a lovely thing. It's very strange with the title back to front, but it's an optical. It was for use with an optical device. It is garbled in terms of the layout because it was meant to be viewed through the lens, so that the layout isn't right if we look at it. It's right if you look at it through the lens. I'm very glad there's one in the museum here in Malta. When I come to sell it, if I can say there's one in the museum exactly the same, then it's going to be a hit. The one in the museum in Valletta has the same blue as I described and has exactly the same density of colours, but the figures have blue and red in different places. So I'm confident that's a very good example. It does have Malta written in pencil. It does have 80 written in pencil. This one has a hole in it, and it has a torn top and some staining. So I think this is a better one than the one that's in the National Collection. So that's, for me, a lovely little factoid I can talk to the customer about when I get the opportunity. Okay, thank you for looking.